Good evening, YouTube! I'm Surreal Canine, and we are playing Distorted Travesty 3. Joining me again is Amatsu, the beta tester.
Who is not playing Distorted Travesty 3.
Yes, because you finished before I did, somehow. No, I mean that
probably has something to do
with the fact that I'm only playing this streaming for like 2 hours twice a week. Anyway, yeah, we've already got an audience I can see on my thing. So, last time we cleared out the we cleared out Gate 5, we cleared out the Nightmare Gate, we even killed the Sandcrawler. So here we are in the Burning Stretch. You can kind of see why it's called that. Pitfalls are lonely holes. So yeah, this is, as you can probably tell, this is not the Rayman chapter, it is the Contra chapter. Got a Chaos Soldier here. These have similar behavior to the green ones, except they'll... or the green orcs, not the green ones. Misreading my English text here. It's pretty great.
Text is always great, yes.
Yes. These come from Contra Hardcore for the Sega Genesis. There's a chance that something slightly different will happen when these die. I'm hoping we run into it soon. But yeah, these guys, they're all kind of cannon fodder, really. Even though the game tries to pretend otherwise. Whoops. These guys, just shoot them. I don't want to comment on anything with this enemy scan. Okay.
I think there's a few enemies with that, actually.
Yeah.
Where Zephyr's like, yeah, I don't get it.
There's some where he just didn't even bother to type anything. Whoa!
Which was a little disappointing in its own way.
It's the bike man! Wow, how did I get that? Hello, Proximity! Welcome back to Distorted Travesty. It's been a while. Constructing a tile set for this, there were some challenges that came up. I figured there would be since the Rayman tiles are fairly detailed. So in revenge, I decided I wanted to burn it down. Destroy the world and everything inside! So yeah, we've got a new viewer here who is a friend from church. Probably knows nothing about what is going on. So this is Distorted Travesty 3. It is a intense action platformer for the PC. You can get it off the link in the stream description if you care to try it.
And if you're just tuning in, you've missed a lot.
Yeah. This is chapter 14 out of 21. So yeah, it's a broken down car with a missile launcher. This car was initially just a prop to look silly and to be destroyed, but I saw the gun on the sprite and got other plans. It's still pretty silly. I mean, who's ever heard of the heavily armed putt-putt? Oh, that was a guy I could have scanned. Oh well.
I'm sure you'll find more of that one.
Who's posting what?
For some reason, your setup looks incredibly awkward.
Which set? Oh, you mean this setup?
Yes.
Yeah. The whole... I have a desk on my lap and you can't do anything about it. Wah! You can shoot at me, but and there we go, the Wilhelm scream. It's a huge ass wall.
You should do something.
Proximity, I more meant I was not playing this on Saturday because Amatsu was out. So instead we had this Gaia stream and it was pretty great.
Saturdays are universally awful for me because reasons.
Oh. The Rayman and Contra 3 sprites going together didn't look as bad as I thought it would. I expected it to look really bad and was kind of going for it to look horrible. Because everybody loves Sprite Clash. Oops! This is not going to work out very well for me!
No, it's not working out very well for you at all.
Yep, that didn't work. Oh well.
I know you can jump over them, just...
Well, I was trying to get on top of him because you can get a thing, but I guess we'll have to wait until chapter 16 for that.
Well, that's coming up soon anyways. So.
Yeah. Okay, now I can scan you. A stationary unit that launches bombs. From Contra Hardcore. It's the same guy as the Zakko soldier, but instead of switching weapons, it's just two different bots. Yeah, I mean, putting it into two different enemy types just kind of streamlines the whole thing a little bit.
And when you get to the next gate, I get to
medium-sized
about game history.
Medium-sized wall turret has decent durability and fire rate, but it's not really all that threatening.
I actually didn't know you could scan those.
Yeah. Pays to be thorough and also to have a mouse handy.
It does.
So that's also part of why I like this setup, because I don't have to fumble around with the right stick every time I want to scan something.
You just have to fumble around holding the controller with one hand.
Yeah, but that's easy.
Yeah, no comment on that one.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked how I thought it was kind of funny how how one of the selling points for Pokemon Let's Go was that you could hold the controller in one hand.
Oh, I want to try that so bad.
Yeah, they actually did make one-handed controllers for the NES, so you could play RPGs and make your own maps with the other hand. Certain things about this level make me cringe.
I remember seeing one of those once. Like,
yeah.
That was many, many years ago.
Yeah, that's part of why you could change the control scheme on control settings on Final Fantasy IV and stuff, so you could play with one of those one-handed controllers. At least according to Legends of Localization.
Yeah, I love localization.
Yes, it is a great blog. Who?
You seem to be getting shot at by these guys.
Yes. Also, I'm questioning my my wisdom in continuing to have this plasma thing equipped. I'm more used to just charging everything.
It's useful if you're facing a lot of stuff at once and don't have time to charge, or screwing over some of the Metro Gate bosses.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, that was a
damage Kraid and Ridley almost whenever you want with it.
That much is true. That would have saved me a bit of trouble against Ridley. That much is fact. Oops. Little Cloud, hello, and welcome to Distorted Travesty 3, Rayman Edition.
Now with additional commentator.
Yep. Ah! I keep forgetting what's solid. This is solid. Oh! That did not quite work.
Just a little shy.
Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to get that without double jump.
Yeah, I'm starting to think you might require it.
So, Amatsu, top or bottom?
Well, I say go top.
Okay. Contra was
Top
the
more
inspiration for
challenging,
these
so.
levels. Falling from rooftops is dangerous to your health. Good to hear. A lush stretch of land divided from the barrens by a large stone tower. A small sublet of housing just outside of Neogrime. Bots used to live here until Chaos took over. The grimy rooftops of Neogrime that are now heavily patrolled by Chaos since they got word that 2 gamers were in their territory. They better watch out. Who, the gamers or Chaos?
Both.
That guy just missed. Oops. And now I am dead. It's pretty great.
It happens sometimes.
Yes. Hopefully only once. Ow.
Yeah, you've died more than once so far in this game.
Yeah. I meant in real life.
Well, hopefully you don't die at all then.
Yeah. Wah!
I think you can get that heart.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can get that now.
It's just a lot easier with the double jump. And again, every collectible in the game is easier with the double jump, so...
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, I'm not entirely sure that is possible. It's this particular jump that I'm worried about. I don't think anybody can make that without double jump.
That one the other testers probably could.
Yeah, -0 doesn't count. He's crazy.
Yeah, you know, a lot of the times in the time trial are calibrated to his times.
Yes, I know. That's why I am highly doubting my ability to get Stagled Pony Boy. Depending on your tastes, you might now see why I fancy this area so much. Let's go left!
Yes, definitely.
And yeah, I forget what Raukau had to say about this stage, but I bet it was glorious. Don't go into Neogrime City. I put those barriers just in case. I know how you get curious. That's lame. Trust me, it's for your own safety. So, missiles, they are pretty good.
Especially once you get the railgun item.
No. What does that do again?
It makes it so all missiles you shoot are charged missiles.
Oh.
But it costs 5 missiles per shot. But
Oh. That does not sound worth it.
it actually is extremely worth it.
Okay, if you say
Because
so.
you don't have to worry about, because when do you use charged missiles?
When I'm trying to hit Nightmare.
Oh.
That's literally it.
Yeah, the railgun makes Nightmare a slight joke.
Well, so does the charge beam.
Yeah, that's... Well, honestly, I think looking at that boss money would make him a joke.
Yes. You're here to get into the final access gate, correct? Yeah, just one more chip and we can put a stop to the virus. It's here, but unfortunately, it's locked up. Figures. Loveloon and I can open it. Well, we could with some help. Anything we can do? Yes, it's something we're not able to. I need you to get into Neogrime City and free our friend. Without him, that gate is not getting open. Your friend, eh? Another bubbly guy? No, not a bot. We'll need more than that. He was the program's lead engineer. What, really? Didn't he go by Flame Instigator when we first met him using that Fafnir look from the Mega Man games? That's him. Probably the hide from the program back then. Oh, good. You're all acquainted then. Neogrime City is under heavy watch by Chaos. What was the engineer doing in there? Trying to remove their control of it, I think, but he was found and imprisoned there. This is going to be difficult. How do we even get in the city? I'll create a distraction so you two can enter from the east side of the city. What are we even looking for? They have him in the dungeons below, that's all I know. We need him to open a gate, but more than that, he's our friend. I have questions for him as well. He'll definitely be helpful against this virus. Good. By the time you get to the city, the guards should be on alert, but not for you. There isn't going to be some sneaky stuff we'll have to do, right? Because that's kind of lame. I wouldn't recommend doing what you normally do, but do what you can to get our friend out of there safely. In other words, Jerry, if you alert them to you, you're going to have a lot to deal with. It might be good to remain unspotted. Fine. If it wasn't for an engineer, we wouldn't be here, nor would we be able to think like we do. So yeah. Burning stretch, Land's End, but not the end of the world. A huge gaping chasm that leads to nowhere, though just before it lies a portal to another world. Hoo! And we can't make it. Oh, hi. This is here.
Double kill. Multi-kill. Mega kill. Killing spree. Monster kill.
So yeah, barrier's gone. Now we can get through.
Hooray!
Neogrime City! I found this area to have just the right level of difficulty. Well, screw sneaking in. They already knew we were coming. But they don't know why we're here. That's true. Jerry, Claire, head straight down this road. I'll mark the building to enter that has a way down. Sounds good. Luckily, the city was easy to map out. There's quite an expansive labyrinth of networks below the city. Luckily, you won't need to traverse any of that. By the time you reach the marked building, I'll know the way to the dungeons. I'm assuming the music is also from Contra Hardcore.
I don't know, but that sounds right, so...
Sounds like it could be Genesis music. I don't know. Oops, I just blew up a truck.
Yeah, it happens sometimes. You're just walking along and a truck explodes.
Yeah. Welcome to an action movie. It would be so funny if you got an achievement for getting through here without killing anybody, but obviously that's impossible. Because there's this guy. He's going to, I'm going to be able to show off my Danmaku skills once I get ready to scan him. This guy has a very easy movement pattern. It's a large ship from Contra Hardcore. These are classified in the notes as a mini-boss, but it really isn't. Hey, it'll be used in mini-boss-like scenarios, or whatever that is. So yeah, you pretty much have to use the Samus abilities here.
Yeah, no one else. None of the other abilities really are suited for that.
Whoops! Oh! I got shot. Yeah, I think I'm gonna switch my equipment. I mean, you can kind of see I just like to, oops. I like to keep a charged shot on at all times anyway. So actually having a plasma canister doesn't really matter for me too much.
That's fair. Past this point, there really isn't too many bosses that you can really take advantage of that anyways.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's one that can put up a guard that it can punch through.
Monster kill. Double kill.
You know what would be especially insane? Going through here without taking a single hit. It would definitely be true to the source game.
It would also make you wonder if the person who did it made like a pact with Satan or something for that kind of skill.
This is dumb. You can see our lightly sprite-edited trucks here. They say chaos instead of whatever they said before.
If anything.
Yeah. I wanted an excuse to bring the planes back. They're one of the only things I like from Windy Slopes. You're mentioning them means they're here. Hey Steve, how's it going? Glad you are here on the YouTubes.
Also,
Yes.
I think Zephyr's the only person who likes those planes.
I find them kind of annoying, yes. The missiles pierce through your dash now. In the meantime, New Grime City, a massive city housing many bots. The city is now under full control by chaos. There's our B-2 bomber. You know, I think Calvin drew a picture of this once in class. Oh no, it's these again. They are from the Super NES game UN Squadron. I like these in DT1, though I know they weren't very well received. I feel they weren't utilized properly, like not having enough cover to avoid the missiles. This is especially important in DT3 where dashing is a bit more limited. Hopefully I can get them right this time. One can hope. Yeah, I feel like this chapter does it pretty well. You kind of just had to dash through their attacks in DT1 a lot. And here comes a rather tricky encounter. Because not only do you have dudes running around, you've got planes flying around and bombing you. It's pretty great. Oop. Of course, the cannon fodder doesn't even know how to turn around properly. It's pretty silly.
What did you expect their cannon fodder?
Yeah. Oop. This is, oh, it's just this guy again. And that's how you do that encounter without taking a single hit. Ooh, bonk. Kind of getting to the point in the game where just about everything does 2 hearts of damage. Oop. Wilhelm number 2. Unless I missed one somewhere. Amatsu, did I miss a Wilhelm somewhere?
I'd love to tell you, but I had the volume
Ack!
off, so I don't hear myself,
Oh.
which confuses
I didn't
me
even
terribly.
I didn't even see that bullet. Fortunately, you don't have to do this encounter again. Oops. Like, I could maybe understand if you, Well, actually, no. Never mind. I was like, why can you not dash through the bombs, but you can dash through their explosions? That's what I want to know. And I guess the bombs do make you have to think about your positioning a little bit. Oops. Playing super sloppy. Yeah. Nope, just gonna skip the whole thing. I sat for a moment thinking about a header for this map, and this is all I could think of. NGCRBA. These map tags get kind of odd at times. This is the building you marked. Yes, this is just some research facility. I don't know what for, but just keep going down. An interested dungeon can be found farther down here. More pew-pew action. Also, there's a barriers and out-of-place generators in this room. You know what to do. I think a Z-like pattern through this should do just fine. How nice of Jeremy to tell us how to navigate.
That's really nice.
I guess I could have kept the plasma on for that. Oh well. Aha! You thought you could bike me, but you did not. I'm just hitting the generators without even trying.
Yeah,
because Samus. Wilhelm number 3. I think. Number 9. Okay, I am missing a lot. Don't worry, they're just robots. They have no emotion. Hui! Of course the elevator gets stuck. Bomb upgrade! Mishaps may result in personal injury leading to death.
Dominating. Double kill.
That is just so janky. Whoo! Looking at the guy and I'm not looking at what they are shooting. So yeah, just gotta push this rock around a bit. Be careful not to push it off a ledge somehow. That would be bad. Whoop. And there we go. Got some more internets. My wallet is almost full. Might have to buy something once I'm in chapter 15. Basically a shortcut that you'll probably never use. Whee! Let's use it! The door is now unlocked! Yay! Thankfully we shouldn't ever have to come back here because you can get pretty much all the power-ups on your first go if you know what you're doing. Once you go down, there's no coming back up. Thanks for the heads up. Let's go! Okay, we're going down to the lower research area. This is where they're keeping the engineer. It shouldn't be a problem getting there. I know the way. Oh, hi there, everyone. Go away! We're in the middle of something. Oh, I know. I don't really care about you saving your engineer friend. I mean, I'm pretty busy preparing to destroy this program and all. Then why are you here? Unfinished business with you. I mean, look what I can do here. Dude, Jeremy. Hex, that can't hurt them. I know the rules. Then why? Just go away. You just passed your floor. And I'll be seeing you soon. Can you stop it? I'm trying. The lower chambers. Well, you were right about the elevator not going back up. Sorry about that. I couldn't stop the thing. Great, so how far are we from the engineer? Not much farther off from our original path, actually. I can still get you to him quickly. Just watch yourself. Chaos has all sorts of weird stuff down there. I'll try to lead you guys around them. Spider crab, or not spider crabs, tentacle spiders again. Oh boy. And hex rings, the first of many. Whoops, whoops. So yeah, why does the desert temple have enemies from this area of all places? Looks like there's a door at the end that won't open unless you defeat everything in here. Hoots! I'm playing super badly. Oh. Hex rings, they do a lot of damage.
Indeed.
Yep. And we are also coming up on pretty much the scariest part of the game. At least if you don't count Nightmare Gate H. That's scary for a different reason.
Yeah.
Oh. Only problematic if you're not careful. You ever wondered where the virus came from? Its origins are quite interesting. We already told you to go away. That's rude, Claire, and I was going to tell you too. Like you even know. It's painfully obvious. Think about the timing of it all. It was convenient, at least for me anyway. I gotta give the guy props for starting something so grand. Just needed a few finishing touches. Yeah, I think we've heard enough from you. I do think the timing isn't quite right yet. Just don't ruin it. Oops. Well, now I gotta do this whole thing without taking a hit. Good times. Oops, I didn't see that one coming in from the top. Alright, I'm gonna get some water. Because I'm thirsty. Oh, okay. Bye, Steve. I am back. Water! Okay, we got a minor refill of life! Very nearly slammed into a spider. It's pretty great! Ow, that was dumb. This is going very poorly. Also, this is the rudest swamp. Oop, I got hit. Hide. Pass splits off somewhere around here, but I'll get you to the right place shortly. I wonder, Jeremy, how long are you going to go on with this? Can we just block this guy out? So, do you want to know where it came from? You know, if you're so adamant about telling us, just say it. The answer has been right there the whole time. What sort of clue is that? He's messing with us again. How do you think your friend here knew how to stop it? How did he know about those program chips? Kind of makes you think, doesn't it? Whoa, what are you saying? Oh, come on. Have you not thought about that? That's not even possible. Tell them, Jeremy. You made all this happen. That's a damn lie. Jeremy wouldn't make the virus. That doesn't even make any sense. Just come forth. Why hide it any longer? Tell them. Jeremy? Look, you guys. Yes, I did do it, but I can explain. Lights out! What just happened? I think we lost contact with Jeremy. That and what? I don't know, but Chow is gone too. Okay, why didn't Jeremy just tell us about the virus? Jerry, this isn't a good time for that. We don't know where to go and this weird lights thing happened. Okay, but Jeremy needs to figure out how to get back in contact with us because this is silly. Welcome to, Alien. There's something hidden here, Jeremy. I know it. We need to stay out of the light. Why? Trust me on this. Stay out of line of sight while in the light. Oh, I can't dash either. Okay.
Everything fun is turned off.
Yeah. And yeah, xenomorphs. They're here, they're hungry, and they're the king of jump scares. Also, I don't know what's solid and what isn't. And I'm dead because he just walked into me.
Sometimes that happens. Just wander along and suddenly an alien.
Yeah. Doesn't help that you can barely see them. Oop, he almost got me. Oop, I walked into him.
No, that's not good.
Dang it. Yeah. Imagine every time he catches me that I jump a little, because it's kind of a startling sound, even at low volume. Now I'm just dying repeatedly to xenomorphs. It's pretty great. Seriously, you can't even get to safety before he's on screen and he sees you. There, that's what you're supposed to do, I guess. For him to turn around and jump over him. This guy is just kind of stranded on the little platform he's on. Okay, number 2. Shh. That's what the title says. So yeah, there's like a zillion of these guys now. It's pretty great. This one is a matter of timing. Whoop. Just gotta do that. One tile wide jumps. Oops. Oh. Those aren't even solid, dang it. I've been
They
bamboozled.
sure look like they should be.
Yeah. And I don't even know how I'm supposed to jump over that guy. And my cycles might be out of sync. Wonderful. Okay, there we go. We're fine. It still is pretty nerve-wracking, though. Made it. I think we're out of that mess. You didn't need your weapons anyway, right? Except we don't know where we are or where to go. I'm willing to bet Jeremy laid out the way for us. What about Chow? I think if Jeremy can get through again, he should be able to find her. How are you so calm, Claire? I'm not. We just have to pull through this. You're right about that. I just realized our abilities are still blocked. Wish I knew more about how this program worked. Yeah, let's just keep going and see if we can at least find the engineer. Yay! Traps. Oops. And our UI is also blocked still. Oops. This bug is super in the way. Here we go.
Yes, it's
How far does it go? What was that?
That bug was real, persistent.
Yeah. It's boss time. Malevolence, intentionally infected bot. So yeah, lightning raining down from this. Hold out just a little longer. I've almost gotten through. Almost there. And got it. You should have your abilities back soon. Oops. Checkpoint! I know you're probably pretty upset at me right now, but let's not focus on that right now. There's 3 fairly meh attacks. They're kind of threatening when used together, but you've come across a lot worse. Laser Eyes 2. This was the final battle from King of Demons. I think it was Japan only, though. While I wasn't going for a typical horror setting for the previous rooms, I was going for something a bit creepy. Chow and the HUD got in the way of the feel I was going for with that place, so it made sense to put this part as a moment where Jeremy's blocked out again. Oops. I was bouncing up, and we've got barriers. Oops. This is kind of when Samus starts to be a little better. And now we've got this to deal with. I mean, we could still do this if we really wanted to. Oops. Except it's not particularly healthy to do so. Also, lights went out again. That's great. Oh, whoops! I was supposed to dash again. Oh well. So yeah, he's immune to everything during this attack, it appears. Pretty great. Really should be using more missiles. Yeah, Jerry juggling.
I actually played the game this boss is from.
Oh, cool.
It's pretty good. You get to become demons and stuff to fight other demons.
And dead. Well, you can do that in Disgaea and do a heck of a lot more damage. That was kind of easy. Sorta. And yeah, like, here's a thought experiment. What if Distorted Travesty had a strategy RPG area like Evoland 2 did? That would be a thing.
Hilarious.
Yeah, it was. So glad you two can see me again. What happened? I was still with you, but you couldn't see me and I couldn't make any sort of contact. What's wrong, Jerry? You know what's wrong. Why didn't you just tell us about the virus, Jeremy? What would I even say? Look, guys, I made this thing that's about to end the world. Really great place that puts me. I'd have been a little weirded out, but at least not super pissed off. We've been friends like forever. Why would you even make that thing? Jerry, I'm sure there's a good reason. Why are you so calm, Claire? This could have helped us. I'm not calm. I already said that. I just know Jeremy has his reasons. You should know that. Usually you're the one pissed about these things. Whatever. I just want to know why. It was wrong of me to keep that from you guys, and I'm really sorry. I didn't even know it was my virus at first. Not till you guys got in that Mario gate. I had my suspicions, but they were confirmed there. Huh? What do you mean? When we figured out that we were in a computer simulation, I started to make it. I was already getting familiar with how everything worked, just another benefit of being where I was. I set up the virus to be covert and take down important parts of the program. I figured if the program was forced to shut down, we would all be freed. When the engineer told us the truth about the program, I stored it in the vault. It didn't outright delete the virus, since I wasn't completely sure if the program and the engineer were telling the truth. I wanted to keep it as backup in case we couldn't make an agreement with the program. Hold up, so that's how Hex got a hold of it. Yes, he must have known about it somehow. Maybe he could see the contents of the vault back when things were properly running. I don't know exactly how, but he pulled it out there. I know he modified it too. This virus is different. So that's how you knew about the program chips. But hold up, did you make those things too? Why would you make a backup to the backup? I didn't make those. The program made them for us. Okay, now I'm super confused. Like, what? I'll let the engineer explain that one. I bet he knows more about it than I would. I'd explain it to you now, but we got those stalker things coming. You mean those annoying things in the dark earlier? Yeah, I think Chaos made those things, which that would mean bots can make other bots, but that's not important. You just don't want to be around when they show up again. Okay, lead the way. By the way, I'm still kind of pissed at you. Fair enough. We're pretty close now. I'll admit that this map is pretty uninspired. And we've got enemies. We got Digimon again. Oh, these are the upgraded ones.
Yep.
Oh man, I can scan them now. There's something to know about them that I can actually scan now. They've been upgraded slightly. Its HP has increased a bit as well as its stun resist. Oh man, I just saw something else. They've always had this exploit, but right after they do their flashy shield thing and annoyingly spam the screen with projectiles, they take double damage to elemental type. Boom, baby! That didn't work too well. I still make the best panic sounds, don't I?
You do.
And first one is dead. Second one is dead.
Yeah, Claire kind of dominates against
Yeah.
everything.
Incoming plot. Plot. Whoop! Hello. Another one. This one in confined quarters. Oh, oops. Got another one? Yep. There. Showtime! Who's this guy? You know who we're here to save. Yeah, but he doesn't look like... Never mind, I get it. Wasn't expecting to see you guys here. We're here to break you out. Your Bubble Bobble friends sent us here. Really? This program advanced way farther than I imagined. What do you mean? We've seen other bots display that behavior as well. It's different with those two. They've displayed emotions with... Not to be rude, but we need to get you out of this place quickly. There's some things down here in pursuit. Stalkers? I know of them. What were you even doing here? And more importantly, why the appearance change? I happen to like this character, and my name is John. And those stalkers are part of the reason why I'm down here. Chaos has been developing quite a few deadly bots here. I came to shut it all down. How so? How else? Blow it up. Straightforward and effective, I guess. It was a wasted effort, though. Why? What happened here? Even if I were to escape now, my explosives were taken, and there's no getting those back. That doesn't matter either. Destroying this place would be meaningless now. meaningless? Is Chaos moving their efforts somewhere else? This isn't their only facility where they're doing this sort of thing. There are others, but I don't know where they are. But it seems when they figured out I snuck into this place, they moved a lot of their operations elsewhere. They really don't want anyone figuring this out. Or figuring out what they're doing, do they? But we need to have this discussion later. I need to get you out of here so you can unlock a gate for us. The access gates. How many more of those do you have left to open? Just the one that you need to unlock for us, according to Bubbaloon anyway. Pretty sure the virus is getting close to shutting down the program. We need to keep you safe and get you out of this place. Do you know how to get this barrier removed? Yeah, give me a second. You still know your way around this thing, and who's the girl? I should warn you, Jerry, dating bots isn't a good idea. Seriously? I like you a lot more now, John. Oh, my mistake. She's a good friend of ours. Anyway, I'm going to send you to a safe zone for now, John. I can only keep you there for a short time. I've kept this hidden till now so the virus wouldn't close it out. I suppose I can work with that. And he poofs. You don't have much of a choice. I was going to send you anyway. For the escape route, head back up there. Onward. Looks easy from the map editor. Yeah, bug. What's all this? Oh, boink. Hui. Oh, I missed.
Yeah, you did.
Alright, well, time to do those two switches again. Any idea what this music is from?
Not a clue.
Okay.
I'll look up the music credits.
Okay. Hui! Please look up the instruction manual for more details. No, one more. Hui! Ah, I see. Gotta... Boom, baby! Oh, the bomb makes a flash. That's nice. Another moment where I stare at the screen thinking, what should I write here? It's elevator time! This elevator will bring you to the surface, but be sure you're ready. I know Chaos is onto us by now, and starting this elevator will set off an alarm. Noted. Time to re-equip the plasma. Think of it like a giant glass tube. Then again, that doesn't make any sense. Hoik! Yeah, I have no idea what he's talking about. I mean, if you could power bomb it, it might make sense, but nope.
But you only get the power bombs when you're playing on Nightmare.
Yeah. Are they even in the game yet? I thought they...
Yes.
Oh, they are. Okay.
It's just who in their right mind would play on that mode.
Eh. I don't know. I had a little bit
Apparently
of...
that music was another Newgrounds thing.
Oh, okay.
Like half the music in this game.
Yeah. Hui! Random B-52 is random. Why are they even flying around indoors?
Because Zephyr's the only person in the universe that likes those things.
I thought you said -0 liked them.
He probably does too, honestly.
Sprite clashing, engage! Stands for back road. Also, you're probably going to game over here once.
probably are, yeah.
Double kill. Multi-kill. Killing spree. Ultra kill. Monster kill.
This game ain't exactly known for playing nice.
Air Gunner. These guys look their other Chaos Bunnies. Or bunnies. Yes, Chaos Bunnies. It'll try to keep a bit of distance while shooting at you, and it'll never change its altitude. For this chapter, I was going for more of an arcade kind of feel, with mostly run and gun, quick encounters, where most enemies die quickly but deal out moderate to high damage.
Double kill. Double kill.
Oop.
Multi-kill. Mega kill. Ultra kill. Double kill. Double kill.
Ah!
Killing spree. Double kill.
I'm doing alright so far. Oh, and incoming mini-boss. Oh yeah, it's the tank.
Yeah. Tank is fun.
Its movement is very limited, not much to concern yourself with there. What you need to watch out for is the bomb barrage, which ends with a seeker missile. You need to blow off some of its armor if you want to do any decent amount of damage to it as well. It also has regeneration. Contra 3D Alien Wars. First encounter with this was originally going to be against 2 tanks, but that was a bit difficult in this flat field. And there we go. Zephyr was wrong! Heck yeah.
Hooray. I'm surprised that didn't get an achievement.
If you didn't, disregard the latter part of the previous message. It's the auto truck. Did you plant that there, Jeremy? No, but it's good timing because there's a lot of those tanks incoming. Oh, hell no. I don't want to deal with that again. When you're ready, just approach. I'm driving. Really? No, Jerry, you're not driving. Get to the gunner seat. It's how we always played. Wow, you're right. We totally played like that. Let's do this. Shoot out all the things! What are we doing? What else? Bashing through anything that gets in the way. You got a sizable force set up to block your exit from the city. Left and right, maneuver truck. Up and down, rotate turret. Jump to fire turret. Action A to bomb toss. Something important to keep in mind, the truck itself is immune to damage, as is Claire. Jerry, you're still vulnerable to damage, though. His life is in your hands, Claire. That's a scary thought. Oh, shut it, Jerry. You know I got this. Just shoot it down. Yeah, they all say that, actually, so I'm not even going to bother scanning all of them.
Yeah, I think they all kind of have the same message.
Yeah. I thought there was a flamethrower, I guess later.
Slaughter.
Yeah, you're thinking of something else.
Okay. But yeah. Did you know I played Toho?
Not this.
Oops, I got hit. Those low shots are kind of hard to dodge.
Killing spree.
Ah, what did it... Oh, guy snuck up behind me and I didn't even see it.
Killing spree. Dominating.
Chaos Beetlebot. Also just shoot it down.
Double kill.
Ooh.
Ultra kill. Monster kill. Ludicrous strike.
AP level up.
Dominating. Killing spree. Dominating.
Here comes a boss. Sort of. Leviathan, the Chaos Warship. Just shoot it down. Oh yeah, this thing is huge and has a lot of guns. The sprite came from the game Jim Power, the arcade game for the Sega Genesis. All the sprites for this did, except for the small bot. This seemed like the best way to have the characters leave the city. Totally. On top of that, I wanted something where both characters could be represented, as I like it when both characters are utilized together. The bike section itself is only meant to be more of a simple shooter. Ah, got hit again. Yep. Final spell card. You know it's a final spell card when they start making rings of everything. Ow. Oh man, this thing is about to unleash the Bulletstorm. Let's see if we can beef up that cannon of yours. There we go. Oops. Oh no! Dang it.
That was literally the worst time to do this.
Oops, and I got hit. I got hit again. This would be the part where I just chipmunk everything, except I can't because I'm streaming. You don't even have to change your aim in this section. The boss covers like the whole top of the screen. It's a little silly. And hey, we even got time for my favorite chapter after this. At least a little bit of it.
Yay.
So yeah, it's kind of best to not get pushed to the front of the screen if you can help it. It's very hard to get out of the front of the screen once you've pushed yourself there. There we go. Okay, hold on, Jerry. We gotta go fast. There's a... 4 Wilhelms! Boom! Did you really have to ramp into that building and then boost out of the window like that? It got us out of the city, didn't it? Good point. You're back. Did you find him? Hold up. I can answer that. John's back! Hey, sorry I worried you so much. Why would you do that? You knew Chaos had control of the city. Oh, so it's not just us he's always mad at. I'll tell you all about what I was doing, but first... you guys need to get into the gate in this area. Would be much appreciated. The doorway leading to it is on a small island behind us. It was shrouded till now. You can do that? For that place, sure. I don't know why or how one of those program chips managed to get in there, but it's there apparently. Do you know what's in that gate? Yeah, I do. It was one of the first scenarios we made for the program, used primarily for our QA team to work out the kinks in our dynamic systems. So basically, it's a prototype game within this program. It was unfinished though. Do you know where the chip might be in there, or better yet, how to get it to show up? You probably need to beat what's available with the prototype. How does that even work? Hold up, Jeremy. You said you would explain that more. I'm still confused how the program made those chips. So, you figured out that part of the system, Jeremy? Yes, but I think you can explain it better. It's simple. In any given situation, the program always has to provide a way to win. Even if that method is near impossible, there will always be one. Since the end goal was to provide dynamic, procedurally generated scenarios, there must always be a way to win. It's possible to take that part of the program down, which I know the virus is certainly gunning for. It's easier to remove that function and bring down world stability. With that system, it detected the virus to not just be a threat, because the virus became an entity within this as well. The program responded by doing what it does best, making a game out of it. Of course, it's a bit simple. It created your standard item collection quest. That's why being great gamers like yourselves has given you so many benefits here. You're essentially just playing the program's game, whether it wants you to or not. So, I get that the virus isn't able to mess with the chips in those gates, but why does everything have to be so difficult? With the virus screwing things up, I don't really know what to tell you. It tries to tailor the experience to the user, last I checked. Problem with that now is now there are all these free-thinking bots. The program can't control the bots anymore. Bots like those within Chaos aren't something it can simply factor into that anymore. Hex doesn't make things any easier either. Things would have been easier had he told us you made the virus. Hold up, you made that thing? How? I think I can understand why you did, but how are you able to write that within this? My unique position allowed me to do quite a lot. I was a menace to the program, so much so that it had to create Hex to counteract me whenever possible. Speaking of that bot, it seems hell-bent on destroying this program. You've met him? Yes, Hex was there when I was captured by Chaos. He was talking to the War Master about some backup plan. Did you overhear any of it? Something about a large warship. That's all I know. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about a warship added into the program. Damn, was hoping for more. Well, you guys should get a move on. The three of us will see if we can figure out what's going on between Hex and Chaos. After we take the virus down, we'll see what we can do to help. Good luck in that place. John has showed me the games I'm from. They're kind of weird. You guys come up with some goofy stuff. So yeah,
this is the part of the game where the plot starts to get more and more serious.
Yes. But of course
silly for a while.
Yes, of course it ends off of course the first part of the game ends off with the silliest chapter of them all. Okay, you guys ready? As ready as we'll ever be. Hey you guys, John mentioned a War Master. Any idea who that was? Not at all, but we'll ask John about it when we come back. Here we go! Whisper Woods. I hope so, because you're not leaving for a while. You okay, Claire? Yeah, I just feel a bit weird. Other than that, everything's good. I guess that's good. So, where are we, and where's the exit portal? That's a good question. I don't know. Looks like the portal threw you somewhere else. Are we still in the gate? Definitely, and damn it looks like threw Jerry somewhere else. So, he's missing. Yes, where he is I don't know either, but I'm willing to bet he didn't get sent too far from you. I hope he's okay. You're not able to monitor him? Nope, so let's find him as fast as possible. Hey, aren't I supposed to get a new ability? It doesn't look like any bots were waiting for you here. If they were, they're certainly not in this area. Dang it. Well, I'm sure we'll find some offensive abilities eventually. Your dash has been taken as well. Don't worry about those things right now. First thing we need to do is find Jerry. Rapid Prototype Game! It's the RPG chapter with Dragon Quest music. Yay!
Yay.
I like Dragon Quest 1.
And I don't have to tell you where the music's from this time.
Yep. Go to town first. An obstacle of little plot relevance blocks your path.
This is literally one of the best parts of the game.
Yeah. Overworld. Way too many memories. Somehow didn't get burned down. It's Jerry! Ah, so there you are. You know who I am? Of course, I've heard all about you in the prophecy. There's a prophecy about me? Not about you, Claire. You simply accompany the Chosen One. Excuse me? You see, the Chosen One has a great destiny. You will accompany that one. Jerry is no Chosen One. Wait, I didn't try to quote that. It's not your unconscious boyfriend. It is another. You must meet him in the plains of the hero. So many things wrong with what you just said. I have only stated truths. You want to help your friend, but even waking him will not be enough. You'll need to find the spring water from those plains to cure his amnesia. Amnesia. Are you serious? Very much so. I know amnesia when I see it. How is that even possible? Damn it, Jerry, why did you go and get yourself infected by that trope? You'll need to cure his amnesia. Jerry plays an important part in the Chosen One's destiny. Now off you go, get that water so the prophecy can be fulfilled. Okay, that's annoying. Jeremy, do you know where those plains are? Yep, head west from here. It should be there. Thanks. Are you talking to voices in your head? It's my friend, Jeremy. Guess you can't hear him. I've been in this place for a long time. Outside forces cannot interact with those inside. Can he understand me? Are you able to understand my friend that's taking the form of a fairy? Fairies cannot talk. Now, do head out to help the Chosen One. Fulfill his destiny. Operating word is his, not her. I can tell this place is going to suck. Act 1, the beginning. We'll get you back soon, Jerry. Why didn't you bring him inside? Can't go in any of the houses here. The designers never got around to making that. So you know what we're in then. A lot of bots are aware, at least those of us who were given the ability to do so. You might be surprised how many of us there are. That's interesting. So what happened to everyone else in this town? They all moved to the plot-related town. Bunch of good-for-nothings. I didn't want to leave, so here I am. I prefer to be out here alone anyway. So yeah, well, let's go. RPG parody time. Here's the access gate. Until Jerry and Claire are back together, you aren't leaving. I'm not leaving till we can get Jerry back with us. Aww. They still care about each other. Being pretty quiet, Amatsu. Okay, I guess I'm on my own for a little while. Oops. The place where heroes go. NZZ here for one last hurrah. I'll be doing most of Gate 6 because I'm bored and don't want you to be. What is this? It looks like Wario Land 4 tiles. Oh, right. Remember when John said this was one of their prototype zones? He said it was unfinished. Patrick, this is Distorted Travesty 3, and we are playing the RPG chapter. Wouldn't the program have filled it out for them? Also, they're not Final Fantasy tiles. They're Dragon Quest tiles. Big difference.
Very big difference.
Oh, there you are. Wouldn't the program have filled it out for them? That's what I thought, but it looks like they could tell it when not to do that, so watch out for bugs. Hey. Sorry, I didn't see you there. I can see why you'd look past him, Claire. Yep. Why are you here? I'm here to find the Chosen One, so I can get some spring water for my friend. That would be me! I am the Chosen One. Yes, I can see that by your not-so-clever tag, so where's the spring water? This is why you need me! This is a part of my destiny! Actually, no, Patrick. Dragon Quest was initially developed and published by Enix, not Squaresoft. They merged around 2002, around the time Kingdom Hearts came out. Please don't. I must bring the weak and helpless girl to the spring water. This is the beginning of my destiny! Wow, wow. Let's just get this over with. Bring you to the spring water. Certainly! And we're stuck following his incredibly slow pace. Wait there. I will handle this. Why not give me a weapon and I can help? Great idea. The first technique you should know is Blade Strike. It's your standard close-range melee attack. I'm a master of it since, you know, I'm the Chosen One and all. Oh, we know. The slime doesn't stand a chance against my superior skills. If you keep standing there chatting, it's going to get you first, which would be great. Nonsense. I would simply use guard and negate its attack. When you hold the guard button, you'll block all incoming melee attacks. But you have to be careful or your shield will break. This guy is 6. Also, I think my chat is broken a little bit. Hang on a second. There we go. That's better. This guy is 6. Surreal ideas. Yes. When that happens, you take double damage from every source until it regenerates. There's a trick too. If you guard right when the enemy's attack would connect, you'll parry. For a very short time after this, you can't take any damage except from projectiles, and your attacks will deal triple damage. Also, your shield completely regenerates after the parry state is over. Naturally, since I'm the Chosen One, I don't need to worry about all that. This would all be super useful information if you would just give me a weapon. Nonsense, it is part of my destiny to bring you safely through here. And now for this slime. Oh man, did you see that? Did you see that? Unfortunately, yes. Now, can we just move on? Yes, we should do that. Please keep up. There's a destiny to fulfill. No! Yeah, we actually do have to follow him. Yay, platforms. These Lego trees still give me the stupid grins and giggles because I'm 5 years old, depending on who you ask. Where did Doofus go? He ran ahead. So much for his destiny. There's a spring a few maps to the right. What are we going to do about my lack of offensive abilities? We'll figure something out. That Chosen One guy mentioned a Blade Strike and Guard skill that seemed to be tagged. To pass this toss anything, well, you know. True. Really, why am I asking where that guy went? Things are better without him. Level 4, Prototype Slime. These out-of-place slimes don't pose too much of a threat. When you're close enough, it'll begin to strike. Watch out for that because it lunges forward a fair bit. Slimes, a staple of a good generic RPG. Their behavior code is pretty bad. They often get stuck on things. When I removed Gate 7 and decided to turn Gate 6 into a place for both characters, there were two big ideas that came to mind, RPG and arcade. The arcade idea was already present in Chapter 14 and will pop up again later. I felt it a waste to have an entire gate around the concept. So, time to first slime enemy. Let's see.
Yeah. This gate was
23 hours. What was that?
This gate was not originally in the design at all.
Time to first slime, almost 24 hours. Bad news for RPG fans. Zephyr keeps confusing me with these dev notes. I think I had to ask him about all of them at least once. That's kind of funny. Field of Thorny Vines. Dev note. We need to change the sprites for this. They're in-world dev notes. Clearly, NZZ. But yeah, I would probably get confused too, because I think super literally. Not all NPCs are created equal. Some are nice, some are jerks. Some are brave, some are total gender slur. Or kitties. Kitties are okay. Kitty, kitty, kitty. I can't click. What are you doing out here? I'm a cat! So, I like to be alone. Hint, hint. Whatever. Kitty! These half-tile wide blocks are a thing. Oh, hey, there's the guy. Reached the spring water and fulfilled part of my destiny! You kinda ditched me back there. Nonsense. You simply utilized all that I had taught you. You've learned well. Right. Now we're here, we can gather the spring water. Waterbending, go! What is that thing? I am the prophecy. I've waited here till the one with a great destiny would appear here. Oh, that's me! Tell me about how I can further my steps through my destiny! It is you, Claire. You have a great destiny ahead of you here. What? You, Claire, are the chosen one that will bring this land to peace. But I'm the chosen one. This is all about me! I like where this is going. You, Claire, you will be the one to gather the 4 crystals and keep them from the great evil overlord who wants to bring a terrible thing to these lands. Wait, what? The great evil overlord is trying to find the 4 crystals. If he gathers them all, he will have the power to bring a great calamity to the land. This is wrong! All wrong! This is supposed to be about me! I didn't come here to know all this. I just need the spring water. And take the spring water and help your friend. You will fulfill the destiny. This is so wrong. And so angering. Oh, whatever. I still need a weapon. 1 hit dead. Ah, the pain! The pain! You're really not all that hurt. It'd be nice if you get up and take care of the skeleton, seeing how you're chosen or something, and you have a weapon. But I'm in so much pain, I can't get up. Ugh. Yoink. Hey, that's mine! Not anymore, since you're being a wuss. Claire, do you remember what he said earlier about blade strike and guard? Sorta. Since it came from his mouth, I kinda ignored most of it. Fair enough. You'll use Action A to use Blade Strike, Action B to use Guard on him, and I'll just copy-paste his word of guarding. Blah 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 blah. Okay, let's do this then. No, I want to scan you first. When you attack this from the front, if it's not attacking, it will guard. Best way to deal with this is to either sneak in and attack while it's attacking, or parry. I suppose you could jump over it too. This is from King of Dragons! When designing the parry system, it went through quite a few iterations. The original idea is what the game has now, but I toyed with both characters having their own shield meter, as well as both having the same shielding mechanics. I wanted to further separate the playstyles and make them fit with their intended ranges, so a lot of them were thrown out pretty quick. Dong! Best sound. Claire obtained the spring water. For plot convenience, she has something to store it in. That's something I do all the time in my RPGs. Well, that was easy. This is still upsetting that the prophecy wasn't about me. Oh, get over it. Well then, since we're done here, I should go. I must find where my destiny brings me next. He still had his weapon somehow. Now you've got the water, let's get back to Jerry. Yes, then we can figure out where that chip is. Probably has to do with that prophecy and that Overlord guy I mentioned. Oh yeah, probably. And you know, if that chosen guy ends up being the Overlord's right-hand man, I'm gonna be pissed. Why? That's way too predictable and just dumb. Let's drown in a spring. So yeah, Amatsu, I got a big favor to ask. You know what's coming at the end of this gate, right? I need you to get me information, because I do not remember everything. Think you can do that for me? By Saturday? Alright. Thanks. I mean, I can probably memorize most of it, but why spend 2 hours when we can spend 10 minutes, right?
Exactly.
Anyway, yeah, now we can fight. Kitty!
Double kill. Double kill.
An MMORPG's quality can be objectively measured using an instrument called time to first slime enemy. See? See? I wasn't making that up.
Double kill.
Level up! Oh yeah, we got skill points to assign. Let's see. Decrease damage taken from normal type by 1. Yay, lucky. And I'm out of SP. Okay. Ah! I got spiked.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Yay, game power. Game power is a resource used by your RPG attacks. As you can see just now.
Double
Yeah.
kill.
So yeah, you get RPG experience, which I don't think does very much besides just raising your attack power in Gate 6. Oops. I keep derping.
Double kill.
Whoop!
Multi-kill.
Whew, let's go this way. Level 3! Remember to purchase our Bottle Adventure DLC. Only 4 easy payments of $13.37, plus shipping somehow. But I want to do a reverse Bottle Adventure. It's better for speedruns.
Double kill.
Game power! Yay!
Killing spree.
Level 4. So yeah, the level cap for Gate 6 is 64, which is a pretty great number.
That's also the level cap in DT1.
Yep. They're starting to bug me a little bit, but we got 25 minutes to go.
Double kill.
So So yeah, not getting that game power for a little while. Not until I get a certain power-up that is in this gate. We can get this game power just fine. There's 50 of these things total. All of them in gate 6. It's pretty rad. Earth Temple. Favorite activity? Pushing blocks. That's true facts. Let's leave this place alone for now. I'm sure we'll return eventually. Oh, invisible wall. Okay.
Yeah, I love those.
Get anything going down this way? Just a house. It really is just what the overworld said it was. But we can buy our 3rd equipment slot. Yay! Let's see here. I might as well get all of it.
And it only took most of your internets.
Hey, that's fine.
Again, you were capped, so...
Yeah. Let's see. Actually, no.
You're a little bit more proactive about getting internet than I was.
Huh. Here, that's what we're gonna do. We can enter the water tower right away too, but Jeremy just tells us to get out. It's pretty rad. I got the water. I will apply it for you. Hand it to me. One moment later, animation omitted due to time and budget constraints. Dang it, Capcom! And it is done. But he's not awake. You have to give it time. Like a few seconds or so? Much more time than that, my friend. His amnesia was brought on by emotional trauma. It'll take the water some time to work its magic on him. Will you continue to be safe here? Yes, I can assure you nothing comes around here anymore. You're the only things I've seen, both human and bot, around here for quite some time. Tell us about this evil overlord that we heard about from the prophecy. Well? Jeremy, he can't hear you. Oh, right. We heard about some evil overlord from the prophecy. Do you know anything about him? A great evil overlord resides in a massive castle, far away from those who cannot fly. Even if one were to reach him, they could not harm him. In order to do so, one would need the 4 elemental crystals. Really? Are you serious? Quite serious. I would retrieve them myself, but bots like me cannot get into the temples. You, however, could do so. That's the only way to defeat him? Silly question, Jeremy. Did you ever play the old RPGs? I assure you, it is the only way. I can't leave Jerry here that long. Perhaps one of the crystals could speed up the healing process. Get yourself to the Great Earth Temple. The power of the land can cure him. Well, if that'll help him. Just don't want to leave him like this for too long. No harm will come to him. You better hope not. The Great Earth Temple. Where is the Earth Temple? To the west, just north of the Plains of the Hero. So yeah, onward to the Earth Temple. Hey, Jerry disappeared. Wait, what? Don't worry, Claire. He's fine. Trust me on that. You're absolutely sure. 100% sure. Just keep going to the Earth Crystal. We'd have to get it anyway. Solo utility. Last 5 games I've played were Fire Emblem Warriors, Hyrule Warriors, Disgaea 4, this, and, shoot, let me think. Radiant Historia. Actually, no, Realm Grinder. So yeah, it's the block puzzle dungeon. I've actually made a block puzzle dungeon before in one of my Zelda quests.
Oh,
Yeah.
are you gonna tell us about it?
Yep, it was an unfinished quest called The Legend of Miriam: Dreams of Brotherhood.
You should finish it.
It's kind of way too ambitious for me. I don't know. I don't really know what I would do with it anyway. Kind of stopped making it around the time I decided I wanted a new player character sprite. Unfortunately, I'm not very good at drawing sprites. I think there's a couple videos of it somewhere on my channel though. Use a star to reset the block puzzle in this area. But yeah, it even had a boss that you defeated by pushing blocks on top of it because it was a face drawn on the floor. So you defeated it by pushing blocks on top of it. And the reason it was the block puzzle dungeon was because your character starts out with absolutely nothing. You do the dungeon to get your first weapon. So yeah, it's my bit of trivia.
Nothing wrong with some trivia.
Yeah. Foreshadowing. Let's see here. Okay, which one of these does what? Aha! Game power! It says I've been playing for 2 hours, but I really haven't.
Yeah, you've just had the EXE
I-
open for 2
yeah.
hours.
Double kill.
Ah!
I think it'll even do that message on the title screen if you leave it open long enough.
That's... I think so, yeah, actually. Unlike in Symphony of the Night, the spikes do not push the block upwards. We'll have to find another block.
Or come back.
Yeah, who wants to do that? Chapter 6 is only good because of the writing, really.
Yeah, it's one of the chapters that the writing got a couple pass-overs by people that aren't Zephyr. I think it was Snakes that did a lot of rewrites. And I know I chipped in a little bit, too.
I like parodies of RPGs. They're so fun to make fun of.
A lot of the testers really like this gate, and I encourage Zephyr to maybe expand upon it a little bit, and he did.
Yeah.
Double kill.
Oops. There. That is the parry. I like how in Raukow's Let's Play of this game, he called every single boss in this gate the parry check boss. Although really there's one boss in particular that if you know how to parry it, he gets completely trivialized. Yeah. Hopefully I'm going to be able to show that off, because I felt awesome when I did it the first 2 times. I came for the Mega Man 02 tiles. I stayed for the map headers. I'm starting to get the hang of the parry mechanic again.
Yeah, I both like and dislike the parry system, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, it works really well, but it's more like you kind of have to feel it out rather than time it out.
Yeah.
I think that's some of the point.
Hyrule Warriors is fun. Disgaea is also fun. Disgaea Warriors would be the greatest thing ever. do that. Hurry! 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 Ow! Ow! My face! Actually, wait, that was wrong. Blorg! Blorg, I said.
Lord's a good reaction.
Oh, dang it. Pushed it right into a corner. I have Chips challenged myself. You remember Chips Challenge, Amatsu?
I do not.
Yeah. It was a puzzle game on the Atari Lynx, which was their 8-bit handheld.
That explains why I don't remember it.
Yeah. It got ported to Windows 9. It got ported to Windows 3.1 for part of the Windows Entertainment Pack 4.
That also explains why I haven't heard of it.
The Windows port was vastly inferior in quality, but it got a lot more people playing it because, again, Windows. Wait, this didn't... What? I am confused right now. But yeah, it's kind of an action... It's kind of a action maze game, sort of. Your character is totally helpless. All he can do is move around. But you've got puzzles to solve in the clubhouse. Like, different tiles do different things. There's monsters to go after, or there's monsters that go after you. I don't know. It's an experience. The game's on Steam right now for like $5 if you want to check it out.
$5 sounds like a lot of money.
Oh, really?
No.
What if I told you you got both the sequel and the level editor?
That's like getting 72 million games in one.
Uh-huh. Yeah, of course, the Chips Challenge 1 level community is a lot more active than 2, I think.
Sequels never get the same love as a main game.
Which is kind of sad because Chips Challenge 2 improves on both the game and your level making options quite a bit. Oh, dang it. Ah! Another puzzle game I feel improves on its predecessor a lot is a strange little game called Gubble. It's a game about boarding a screwdriver and dismantling the level. It's very weird.
Sounds neat.
Yeah. The first game was kind of super ultra simplistic because you could just hover over everything for some reason. The second game was a good bit more action based. It required you to jump around, collect power ups and stuff. It was a thing. Of course, the ultimate thing in early PC gaming is, of course, Lemmings. I'm sure you've heard of Lemmings.
Yeah, I think everyone's heard of that.
Yep. Published by Psygnosis and developed by DMA Design, which later became Rockstar Games.
Which I think everyone's heard of.
Yeah, also I screwed this up again. Yeah, for those of you not in the know, Lemmings is all about you guiding a bunch of lemmings from the start to the exit. They walk forward automatically. You can't control them directly. All you can do is assign them tools. And it's up to you to build them a safe path through the level.
Or not so safe path, if you're sadistic.
Yes, but who among us is that? once more from the top. Dang it, Claire! It keeps happening.
Wait, why did you reset there? Couldn't you have just like gotten the button off that switcher for that platform?
I couldn't get into the gap between the block and the stairs.
But that was against the platform that moves.
Oh. I didn't think to do that, actually. Whoops. Well, time to do what you have said.
Because you did the exact same thing.
Boink. Ah! It sure is a video game! I'm sure this is absolutely the highlight of all my streams ever. Me just failing over and over at simple block puzzles. The irony is, in Zelda Classic, I'm actually pretty okay at block puzzles.
I gotta try some Zelda Classic quests again one of these days soon.
You should. Yeah, I could link you the one quest I actually finished making. It's terrible. Pointing out doesn't make it any less out of the ordinary. Did you notice you also gain EXP here, noted on the bottom left of the view when you defeat an enemy? Well, when you level up here, your attack power increases for any ability gained here. That's helpful to know. The game power that you've been collecting is also useful. Every attack you perform takes energy, which recovers over time. Collecting more game power gives you a larger energy pool to draw from, giving you less downtime.
Double kill. Multi-kill.
Oh, dang it. I keep mistiming my shield. His skeletons are just too slow.
Multi-kill.
It's like I expect them to attack a lot faster than they do.
I think they used to back in testing just a smidge. That was a long time ago.
There we go.
I think
I have no idea
still
what
play
this
the game.
sprite even is. It just looks like a spiky orb type construct.
I'm sure it's from something. The original sprites in this game are a little few and far between.
Hurry! Dev note, we need to get around to fixing a bug that causes pushable blocks to not follow moving platforms. Yep, gotta love moving platform physics. Zelda Classic doesn't have them. It's pretty great. At least not by default.
I'm sure with a little bit of scripting, however.
Yeah. And folks have made some pretty crazy scripts for their quests. Panoply of Galatia is a good example. Also, Yurei.
That first one's the one where you play as Link and Zelda, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I seen someone streaming something that looked utterly nuts.
Yeah.
Didn't watch the whole thing because I was like, yeah, I might want to play this sometime.
Let's see. Just want to see if... I can't do it. I wanted to see if this was hiding a game power. I sure hope it isn't. Because I can't get through. Yay, game power. Oh shoot, that was wrong. Dang it. that was also wrong. I'm only expecting I have so much trouble in the Earth Temple of all places.
Yeah, it's the first temple. It's like...
There.
At least the
Yay.
RPG game's pretty generous with game power.
Yeah.
And you're gonna need it, too.
Yeah. Remember, regular ingestion of pizza is recommended for maintaining on top of optimal button pushing capacity.
Double kill.
Oh. Wait, why is that down? I think I screwed up. Why is that down? It's because that? Yes, okay. Who? That's what you gotta do. Yay, spikes. Secret passage. At one point there was a bug here that made this map's kill room unwinnable if you were too efficient. That sounds great.
That's hilarious.
Multi-kill. Double kill. Multi-kill. Mega kill.
Oops, I got double whammied by spikes. And I died.
Double kill. Multi-kill. Double kill. Double kill.
I'm just doing great at this so far.
Double kill.
No! Dang it.
Double kill. Multi-kill. Double kill. kill.
Ooh. Oh, dang it. And we've passed the 2-hour mark, which means as soon as we beat the boss, we're probably done here for tonight.
Double kill.
And again, who beats an RPG in one setting, anyways?
Speedrunners.
Those people are crazy for speedrunning RPGs. Is it really much of a speed run if it takes like 6 hours or something?
Compared to 180? Sure.
I know, but still.
This time it's a puzzle in platforming form with blocks falling on your head. Yeah. Hui! This is a stupid room. Deadly rooms of death! Guess you're kind of sort of supposed to do that, but the spikes really do not give you a whole lot of time to do it. Ow. Having a good lengthy dungeon with a consistent theme of block puzzle is actually pretty hard. Ah! Dang it. Basically, kind of return to classic surreal canine panic screams. Ow. Hui! Yay! I just tanked my way through that whole thing. Tiny want crystal. Leave crystal for Tiny. Or Tiny crush puny player. Rah! It's a dude with a hammer. Oh man, so this guy doesn't have much to him, but you get very few mistakes as he hits hard. Harder than anything else you face. His behavior is simple. He won't use the hammer unless you get close. After that though, if you're far enough, he'll leap at you. An issue you may run to is being cornered. It's not hopeless, there has to be something you can abuse to get out of that situation. This is from Demon Hunter Legend. Since it seems Jeremy didn't mention everything, I'll cover some other stuff. If you're attacking it from the front, your attacks will do half damage, unless, of course, you utilize the parry mechanic. This enemy has one of the highest damage outputs in the game, although he's very slow and predictable, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. Oops, I broke my shield. There we go. It's a lot easier if you can trick him into jumping at you. Doesn't seem to want to do it there, though.
Yeah, he's being pretty stubborn.
Oop! He bounced off the wall. Wasn't really expecting that. Oops! I just stepped on him. Oops. Dang it. Aha, mercy invincibility. Oop. Turns out you usually shouldn't taunt guys with gigantic hammers.
No, they might hit you with them.
Ow. Of course, that's kind of what we want here, but we want them to hit us with better timing.
Just a smidge, yeah.
I just ran right on through him. Gotcha. Finally. DLC is required to view this map header. Oh no! There it is. First of the 4. I'm worried about Jerry. I just spoiled what this is. I mean, you would have found this out in like 30 seconds. Huh, and suddenly I'm in a forest. Looks like you're in some dream sequence right now. Oh, hey Jeremy. Didn't realize you could see me. You hadn't answered earlier when I woke up around some old guy. I was watching Claire. Well, I still am. I'm assuming the old guy told you to come here? Pretty much. He said something about me having amnesia and some elemental crystals, but I cut him off there. It was way too cliche for me. Yeah, while you were out, Claire and I found out that we're going to need those crystals to fight an evil overlord. Holy bad writing, Jeremy. We just gotta go with it. I'm pretty sure that beating Overlord will reveal a program trip. Alright, well, I was heading toward the fire crystal, but the moment I went into the fire cave, I wound up here. How do I get out of this? And Claire ran across something called the Prophecy earlier. I'd say move forward. You're bound to run into something like it. This place is pretty predictable, and you were mentioned in that prophecy. Nice. At least I'm awesome enough to be part of a prophecy. Oh yeah, chat was with Claire, so you won't have any damage or HP pop-ups for now. Act 3, A Lucid Dream, which we will do later. So, yeah, things got a little dumb toward the end, but we got through the Earth Temple, so yay us! I will see you all probably on Saturday with more of this game. Bye-bye for now.
Goodbye.